Contest number 2, ladies and gentlemen, here from the Lazarus Suite, Doncaster Racecourse, is 4 3-minute rounds of boxing in the super featherweight division. Introducing to you, firstly, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the white glove shorts, trimmed with blue. At the weight, he scaled 9 stone, 2 pounds 8 ounces. Tonight is his 17th professional ring appearance. Presenting from Islington, here is Jules, the Wasp Phillips. And opposing him, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the dark blue shorts, trimmed with a silver spangled effect and white. At the weight, he scaled 9 stone, 3 pounds. From one contest, he has 1 win. That win coming by way of knockout. Here from Leeds is Jack Daniel. Timekeeper, Barry Pinder. The world-class referee, once again, Michael Alexander. 4 3-minute rounds.
Good reception there for Jack Daniel. Looks like he's fetched a few over from Leeds.
Here we go then. Jack Daniel in second professional fight, and he looked devastating on his first time out as a pro, stoppage win, and he'll be looking for the same again tonight.
Out, round 1.
Yeah, tall, rangy southpaw, Jack Daniel. Very awkward, holds centre of the ring well.
First thing you notice about him, isn't it, his size? He's very tall for the weight.
Yeah, he's massive. His stats saying he's 5'9" there, but very, very tall, slight. He's Jack. Quiet man.
You see a lot of these young fighters now turning professional that have had great glittering amateur careers, but you know this professional.
It's a different
it's a mister's game. They've got 8-ounce gloves. The hands are solid like pot. They're not used to getting in like without head guards.
Lovely uppercut there from Jack.
And you can see Jack's well schooled here.
And as you look back at his debut on the big Leeds show, it never phased him. Lovely solid.
That's hurting, that uppercut. That's really, he's going to go with this kid. Big left uppercut really hurt him there, stunned him.
I see this week in, week out from Jack in the gym. He's a solid kid.
I think the key is, even though he knows he's hurt his opponent, he hasn't rushed any of his work. He's still picking his shots nicely.
That's it. Even though Steffi picked up on there, it's a different. It's coming into the professionals from the amateurs. He's been well scored as Jack.
Yeah, you can that left hand every time. You can't see it coming. It's coming from the outside, straight through them gloves. That's the shot that will hurt this kid. I mean, the thing is, you've got these kids.
Clash, just a coming of heads together there. Which
Jack Daniel's levels above this young lad here, and it's how the game works. They learn the trade on these journeymen, and then sometimes they're just levels above, and too much in every department. And for me, that's where Jack Daniels looks tonight. It looks too good for him in every department. He's kind of rushing his work a little bit here.
Negativity here, Steffi. He's getting a bit sloppy on the inside there. His hands have dropped. He's looking for that.
Yeah, he knows he's hurting.
He knows he's hurting, Steffi. Yeah. So he just wanted. Look where he's throwing his work from there, from his waist.
You see, this is where the inexperience kicks in. He should be relaxed here, working his job. This opening will come. That left uppercut, he'll do this kid, but he's rushing his work a little, and he'll spoil it. I mean, if this fight gets to end at round, I'd be telling this kid just to relax, take his time, work the jab, go for a walk around that ring and have a look. Plenty of time.
Yeah, over in his corner, you've got his dad, Paul, you've got Sean O'Hagan, but you've got Teddy, who takes on all the duty of being Jack's trainer. Yeah, so I hope Teddy set him on his heels there, with that left hook to the body.
Yeah, and these shots here, it's when he picks his shots that they're landing, isn't it? This is when he was taking his time. When he started to rush it, that's when it became a bit sloppy.
Yeah, if you just look at Jules there, he's marking up. round his left eye and on his forehead. So the shots are getting through from Jack.
These young away fighters, they deserve every penny that they're earning in this away fighter, because I mean this kid's way out in his depth and he's getting hit with everything, and you know they're standing up to him. It's an harsh, brutal game, this boxing.
Corners, 10 seconds.
Jack Daniels straight off his stool is ready.
Round 2.
Looks like he's coming straight out to work again on that jab. Yeah, I'm sure Terry will give him a bit of a dressing down there about his shape, because it were terrible in parts there.
I think his shape's a ruler, Jimmy. Nice up tall, isn't he? I'd be like a bag of spuds myself.
Oh, lovely right up there from Jack, come out lead hand. As I picked up in between round, he's marking up down this left side.
He's in his comfort zone now, isn't he? His hands are down. He's loading up.
Yeah, he's got him at end of work there, Steffi. He got him at end of his work.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't be doing this as you step up. I mean, these are the kind of opponents that you can relax and, you know, but for me, he's still
learning fights.
Yeah,
it's his
exactly.
second fight.
Yeah, hopefully they can sit down, look back, and
see where
maintain improvement in every fight. That's the key.
Yeah, a bit sloppy there from Jack. Pulled out his hands down, get caught. But he's learning, as we've always
you can see he's got bags of potential. But like Rush there, jumping in lead backhand.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just silly. But you know, I like him. Being a southpaw myself, I always love to see southpaws in there, and he's a talented kid.
Never saw flashes of that from you, though, Steffi.
No. Just flashes of brilliance, James.
Yeah.
I just want so brilliant in the 9 defeats that I am.
Come on, Ray. And Jules, come on.
You can see Jack also. He's a weight above this kid, isn't he?
He's still an alive opponent there. Caught Jack with a backhand coming in. Bit sloppy from Jack again.
That's just that bit of rushing in that we talked about early on, isn't it? You see, the fight's that easy for him.
He's switching off at parts,
he's just enjoying it. He's just full of confidence. He's hitting this kid with everything he throws. Same again. I mean, what would your advice be at end of rounds, James? I'd be telling him to go for a walk, relax a little bit, just steady yourself down.
As Jack, are you speaking about Jack, or are you on about Jules? Yeah, if I was speaking about Jack, I'd just say, Jack, just steady down. It's a learning curve, his boxing. Don't be all gung-ho and falling up front foot like he is there, because his hands are down as well.
Yeah.
Jules, don't go forward, you're falling into it.
So I can't even commentary. So people are shouting, you're falling in.
Yeah. Just desperate to hit. He can see he's hurting him, isn't it? He can see he's hurting him when he's swinging these big shots in, but
just
you can see him.
He's just getting a little bit giddy, isn't he?
Yeah, a few of them shots look slapping, cuffing shots.
So if we just look down in Jules' corner, just up us, boy, you can see he's...
Yeah, that's the jab there. That jab really is key for him. I can't understand why.
Yeah, and it's setting everything up, Steffi. He's coming round with lead up, round.
To just sit off slightly. Look,
there.
The range with it, because he's got the range. He should be just sat back and, you know,
just enjoying his work.
This is only his second pro fight. You know, the big occasions. He's coming over from Leeds. He's got lots of support. They all want to see some action. He's definitely trying to show some action.
Yeah, and we've talked about learning a lot, and when he watches his back, he will learn a lot.
Yeah,
when he sets up
100%.
behind that jab, that's when he has the success.
Yeah, 100%. Sitting off, use that range. Good, he's got a lovely long jab, picking his shots.
Corners, 10 seconds.
I think he's had a lot of success with that back uppercut, and he's loading up a little too much for me.
Round 3.
As we all know, your jab's your most important weapon in your
sets everything up.
Box. It sets everything up, Steffi, doesn't it? Yeah, it's just set him up there to come in with that backhand uppercut, just touching out.
See, when he's at range,
lovely work.
He looks great. He just, you know.
It's got to be a little bit tighter there, pulling out.
Good talent. I'm enjoying what I'm seeing. He's, you know, he's only a young kid.
Yeah,
Lovely
he'll
switch of
develop
attacks there.
He'll develop into a good
from head to
fighter.
body. Exerting.
Lovely shots switching it to body.
Yeah,
I like to
switch
see
of
tall
attacks,
fighters dropping that range.
yeah, and the fact we're being so critical says a lot about him because you can see the potential
Yeah,
there.
oh no, he's got bags
his
of
bags of-
potential. I think critical's the wrong way. We
Yes,
might
we're
sound
not-
a little bit critical. I'm really impressed with what I'm seeing. I just think
Now, if it is coming critical from my part, it's because he's in my gym with me week in, week out. So I'm looking at this from a trainer's perspective as well, not just as a commentator.
He's, I'm liking what I see. He could be making this a lot easier, that's all. You've got to remember, like I was saying, it's only his second pro fight. He's got lots of support. He's desperate to look good. And he does look good.
Just getting caught on inside again there.
Same again, he looks $1 million when he's got that range, them long shots, he loops them long. There's no need to get too close, has he, Jimmy?
No, not at all, Steffi. It's not... Boxing's not about knocking everything out.
Young Phillips now is getting a little bit tired, his head's coming in, he's holding when it's close. He's becoming a little messy when they're together.
Lovely range
shot.
again there,
Lovely
Steffi. Dropped
shot.
down to body.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see big sag there from Phillips.
The thing is, when you've got fighters with the range that he has, they don't expect these body shots. And that's why I like to see...
Again.
Lovely.
Two-tip body. You can see his mannerisms change now of Phillips. All the fights dropping out of him.
He could end this fight now.
Yeah.
Just take his time that little bit, use the range, touch him up and downstairs. I think them body shots could be key. They're wincing him every time they hit him.
He's took his legs.
A bit like when I used to spar you, Jimmy.
Yeah. all the time, Steffi, that
Back,
awkward
what was it,
south.
1977, something like that?
Oh, right at the end of his work again there,
Oh,
and again.
good shot.
Now this is where your corner has to start looking after you as well, isn't it, Steffi? He's taking big shots there.
He's surviving. This kid will be out again, and like I say, full credit. There's levels in boxing, and that's the fact of it. This Jack Daniels levels above this kid, and he's here to learn his trade.
Yeah, and we just started to see the body shots in that round as well. And when he steps up over the distance,
beautiful shot there.
When he steps up over the distance, they'll really start to have more of an effect.
Look how wide open he is when he's swinging him in there to body. He needs to keep his head a little bit up there. You know, his chin's out.
Chin's up in there,
You know, this kid will learn. Very, very good prospect, and I'm enjoying what I'm seeing. He'll end up being the full package. He's a good-looking young man. He's got a good physique. He's got all the attributes.
As we can hear in the background here, he's got great support. Fetched over from Leeds.
Yeah, he'll look back on these kind of fights, and this kid will learn. Like I say, back to potential.
Corners, 10 seconds.
Come on, Jack! Come on!
Seconds out. Fourth and final round.
Going into the last round here, and barring anything dramatic, I think there's only one winner in this one. But
yeah,
he started well again behind that jab.
Yeah,
he does it every round.
Sharp. Yeah, holds centre of ring. Finds his range straight away.
Come on, Jack!
He does have spite in him, does Jack.
this soon as Phillips gets touched with his shots, he comes in low, and Jack's still swinging away to head and missing with these head shots. You know, he could be touching him up, giving him a bit of kidology, and straight downstairs.
Just looking to get through it now. Here is Phillips.
Yeah, he is. He's really tired now, bless him.
Jack just picked him up there in lead uppercut.
He's definitely earning his money tonight. It's one-way traffic now, isn't it?
As you're looking there, it's just gone to target practice, Steffi. He's just gone static in front of him.
As the rounds have come on now,
Just a low
young
shot
Jack
there from
Daniels
Jack.
is really into his rhythm now. His shots are flowing. He's getting good variety in. He's enjoying his sending there, and you can see that. he's definitely a prospect and definitely someone that we'll be looking out in the future.
As we both are, Andrew, a proud Yorkshireman, it's another great addition to Yorkshire boxing.
Yeah, 100%. And what makes it that more special, I love a good old drink of Jack Daniels, Jimmy.
Yeah,
so
I think they missed that on the intro today. He's as smooth as bourbon.
Yeah, definitely, Jimmy lad. I'd drink him by the bottle. Just them little things, isn't it, where he switches off for a second, he gets caught with a silly shot, like you say.
He's lumped straight in with a left up to the body, and his lead hand falling. So as he goes up in levels, stuff like that really needs tightening up on.
I'll tell you what, this young kid really is sucking it up.
Yeah,
he's taking some big lumps here.
Middle part to the third round,
if Jack had that little bit more of a dig.
Right at end of that uppercut there.
Yeah, he'd have him out of here.
And again, he's just hanging on there as Jack comes in.
Yeah, he's definitely in survival mode, and so he should be. He's out of his depth, and he has been since the first minute of the first round.
Well done there, Jules Phillips.
Yeah, like you say, credit to Jules Phillips, but Jack Daniel is a real prospect.
He certainly is.
Yeah, one to definitely watch out for in the future.
He's fit, he's got good variety, he shapes well, he'll tidy up over as fights come on, and you know he'll improve, and he could well be a champion in a few years' time.
Yeah, and the key for him now is to keep busy, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. He's one of the best promoters in Britain, and Steve Wood does a great job with his fighters, and I'm sure he'll be kept busy. Steve's the kind of promoter that we'll have him in Manchester, he'll have him in Leeds, over here. He promotes in Hull, so he'll be in and around surrounding areas, build up a good fan base, and yeah, I think he.
Just to interrupt you there, Steph. Yeah, Jack's due out again on Josh's bill.
Is he on the Leeds
May
bill?
19th.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, so he'll be kept busy.
I'll hand it over to Michael Pass to announce the result.
Thank you, Stevie and Jimmy, quoting from Genesis in the Bible. After 4 3-minute rounds of absorbing action, referee Michael Alexander has scored this particular contest 40 points to 36 points for your winner. Now undefeated in 2 professional contests from Leeds, Jack Daniel. And ladies and gentlemen, there's a film out at the moment which is hitting British screens in a few weeks' time called Journeyman, and the epitome of a journeyman, a fine journeyman indeed, the Wasp, Jules Phillips. Let's hear for Jules. Safe journey home to London. Jules, thank you.
And Michael Pass just waiting to grab one of the fighters, but that was a great performance, and we just touched on it then before the result was announced. The key is keeping busy for these prospects, isn't it, from now on?
Yeah, young fighters need to be kept busy and active. That is key. That's how they improve. And I think if Jack's kept busy, which he will be, Jimmy's just mentioned here that he's on the Leeds bill.
Yeah,
so
May 19th.
I'll be keeping an eye out for him. I've enjoyed that.
Yeah, Michael Pass has got Jack Daniel now, so I'll hand over to him.
Jack, your second appearance in a professional ring, your first contest. It was a stoppage against a guy who had a winning record, 2-0. Tonight, your second contest against a guy, albeit with a losing record, had 16 contests, brought a bit of durability. How did you see the contest?
Yeah, it were a good contest to say. He's had a lot more experience than me. We knew he was going to be a tough opponent. Felt like hitting with every shot going, but he was still there. But it's a good learning bout for me, and I'll push on from this.
You've got a great amateur pedigree, junior ABA champion, seemingly way back in 2010. You're on the big card in May. Finally, Jack Daniel, do you prefer Fatty Coke or Diet Coke? JD and Fatty Coke, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for Jack Daniel. Cheers, Jack.